in front. Mundy goes after the football. Rolls out slowly. Barlow. Still Barlow. Howlett. High ball to half forward then. Kepler-Bradley behind. Didn't stop it. Now Cramry lacking any support at all. Not a Skerrick. They'll have to chase it down there. He misses to the right-hand side.
Hey Lee, what would you do with Duffield? Melksham is the matchup on him at the moment, but he's getting sucked into the play. Would you just tell him to stay back and just be accountable for Duffield for a little while?
The way it's going, you would have thought that the game's just not working for Essendon. So if you've got to go and play 7 forwards basically to make sure Fremantle can't start with a fair back at one back, it's probably worth doing.
Well, Valentine falling over as he got to the foot. He was close to out of bounds on the full, and the Johnson kicking, he got very close to the line when he kicked in, but geez, it was a good kick to Walters. So the Rucks had it again on the wing. Bell Chambers in front. Stanton trying to find a handle on the football. Spills out wide. Sutcliffe ducking his head. Goddard trying to burst his way through. De Boer there with him. They jump on top. It won't come out of there.
Just look at this play. Essendon have got one extra player around the stoppage, and Fremantle have got one extra player back in defence. So Essendon have got to start winning a good percentage of these.
Brent Stanton being held by the arm. Brent Stanton by the arm. Essendon.
So a free kick Essendon's way. Stanton being held. You heard it from the umpire. Crowley holding on. So Stanton now with a long kick. What have they got up forward? Drifting at the back. Hurley was trying to read it off hands. It didn't quite get there. And on the 50, Watson tracks it over for a throw-in again.
He's been a flexible player, hasn't he, Kepler-Bradley? He's played forward in second ruck more often than not, but tonight he's largely playing maybe on rider, one-on-one, or certainly playing the big defensive role.
Another boundary throw-in. Watson stumbles. Griffin. Watson did well on the ground, got a hand to it. Dempsey was in there. Barlow. Mzungu. High and close to the boundary line. Stanton's in front. Crowley gets into his back. It's a slogging affair.
It is, but once again, to repel that attack.
Down goes Ballantyne. It's his natural habitat. He bounces to his feet, slapping it towards the boundary as Griffin. All I would say is Ross Lyon is lucky footy isn't judged on artistic merit.
Yes, he does smother the opposition. He just, it's not a scattergun approach. He just absolutely smothers them in their offense.
We both watched them last week, Lee, against the Dogs. Similar affair, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Gee, hard work. Mundy gets a kick towards the boundary line. It runs across. We'll have a throw
in that game, the Bulldogs were really good in the clearance area, but they still weren't able to generate a score. Tonight, when the Doctors are doing well in that area, it's just about impossible for Essendon.
I reckon said it all, didn't it?
I reckon Ballantyne's got to just hold his feet there. I don't like that when players drop to the ground like that. There was hardly any contact there. He's trying to milk a free kick. I don't reckon it's a great look.
Young Ballantyne, Richo, yeah. He loves the limelight. He missed the game, of course, last week. He was suspended in round 1. Back in the team this week. And with strict instructions to be on his best behaviour. Howlett gets a kick forward. Won't quite get inside 50. Big fly from Hurley. Hard to mark in these conditions. Overrunning at Goddard. Now the numbers with Fremantle. Well done, Main. He got the ball across to Fife, but Fife's kick out of bounds on the full. So Fremantle led it by 30 points at the first break. And they're up by 29 points here. Essendon just to 4 behinds. We played a quarter and almost 8 minutes. Friday night footy from Patterson's.
Michael Hibbert beyond the wing. Paddy Ryder launches himself. Takes the mark. They need a goal. Sounds strange, but well, it doesn't sound strange. They're 5 down, but this game could be gone very shortly if they don't start doing better on the forward line. Heppel through the legs of Watson, picked up by Davey. Goddard stretches and takes the mark. Or Hurley, rather, has taken the mark about 35 metres out on a slight angle.
Just reacted quicker. Bradley was basically playing as an extra man back against Johnson, who's the direct opponent of Hurley. But Hurley, we might see it in the screen, he just read it quicker. He just reacted quicker to the quick kick. As forward should. They should always react quicker to defenders than defenders in those quick kicks.
Did it 6 goals when last these teams met. Comes in with purpose and does a pan. But fortunately for him, the mark is taken by Cramry about 10 metres out.
That's classified as an effective kick, but I don't know whether...
Hey, Richo, I might go down to Richo here. Richo, is there something about the turf out there that we just aren't aware of from up here?
Well, it is very slippery. I don't know if that's an excuse for those last 2 shots of goal, but no doubt a lot of surface water tonight.
Oh, a huge kick. Framry puts it through. 6 last week. And Essendon get their first of the night. Stuart Framry